Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be a general love reading for mid-August to the end of August 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. It is going to be general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. So you can totally watch your other signs if that is the case. Okay, and the roles can be reversed, regardless of whether you're watching for yourself or if you're watching for somebody else. Okay, so let's see what is going on with Saggies mid to end August 2020. Okay, so we have nostalgia, we have lessons, compromise, and regret. Okay, so somebody I feel has learned a hard lesson, and I feel that for that reason they might be regretting something that has happened in the past. Could be you, could be your person. Whoever this is though, I feel is really missing the other person, has a deep feeling of nostalgia, and could be ready to compromise with something. So let's get into it and see what this is about. So for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And yeah, I strongly recommend that you don't only watch your sun sign in these types of readings, because your rising could definitely resonate a lot more, or any of the other signs in your chart. So do check them out, because you never know. Okay, so let's see. What is going on with Sagittarius? What does August have in store for you? For the last half of it anyway. Okay, so in the general energy, we have the Magician. Okay, the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely somebody trying to manifest something here, but is encountering a little bit of a conflict and possibly a little bit of an indecision, which could be that this is what is related to that regret. So let's see. So what you or they want, we have the Page of Swords. The challenge here is the Seven of Swords. What's being hidden is the Ten of Swords. Sorry if you can't see it. In the near future, we have the Eight of Swords, and the potential here is the King of Cups. Okay, so it does look a little bit bumpy to begin with. But it does seem that the potential is there with this King of Cups. Okay, it's kind of like the King of Cups is saving the day here. So we'll see what all of this is about once we clarify. There's definitely something that is very painful that I feel you can't see, and it could be for your person, that your person is going through something very painful, but it could also be that you are going through something very painful that you might not even really be aware of. Like, it's just something that is going on in your subconscious, or maybe even in the back of your mind, or something, some painful situation that you might be suppressing. So we'll see. Whatever the case though, I do feel that you want the truth here. Okay, so let's clarify the Magician in the general energy. Okay, so cards are acting up a little bit here. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like one of the two of you has really pulled back. So it may be that you were in separation. However, the separation caused a lot of sadness because the love really is there, okay? I feel like this person does love you. I feel like you love them. But for some reason, it could be you. Somebody manifested this separation here. And it could have been actually for the right reasons, because there was some conflict here, or somebody wasn't making a move that they needed to make. Some decision wasn't being made, or somebody was just staying in an energy that was creating conflict between the two of you. And so for that reason, this separation, I feel, was manifested. So I feel like that is what is going on currently, and I do get a lot of sadness here with the Five of Cups, and also regret for that. And it could be, it could even be just that this person or you pulled away, and now whoever did that is regretting having pulled away, because they're realizing that there really was a very good potential here for this connection. So let's clarify the Five of Wands. I feel like whoever this was is really learning their lesson now with the distance. Okay, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So it could be a third party situation, not necessarily, okay? Because it's interesting, that did come up for Aries for sure, and as a possibility for Leo as well. So I don't know what it is with the fire signs here, but it could be that this is what was creating conflict, or it could be that this person or whoever it is that was the reason for the conflict coming up to begin with may have been somebody who was really not as focused on the relationship as they were to other people, like possibly giving attention to other people, or just really allowing other people to influence the connection. And I feel like there was just a lot of stress surrounding the situation that may have been involving other people. And it could just be friends, it could be relatives, acquaintances, a social circle of a sort. It doesn't really matter what it was, but I feel that that caused a lot of stress and anxiety, and was also the reason why there was conflict in your relationship. And I'm getting a bit of an I feel like it was just a little bit immature here. Just an immature way of responding to that type of an influence. I'm almost getting it like, it's almost feeling like peer pressure, possibly for some of them. So let's clarify the Two of Swords. It'll make more sense as we get deeper. Let's see, Two of Swords. The Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm getting that concerning this commitment, I feel like it wasn't able to really take off or reach the potential that it had, because one person in the relationship wasn't taking this action. They were like indecisive, or just in a state of passivity when it comes to taking action in terms of being able to leave this conflict behind and move forward. I feel it's almost like, you know, this person was really just giving too much I feel energy and too much, just giving too much value to whatever it was that was causing this conflict based off of, again, I just really feel that it has to do with other people. And it could be even one person. But I do feel it as an external influence that was keeping this person kind of stuck and just not moving forward with this connection because of that. It was somehow interfering. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so I am seeing that whoever this was right now, they're in this energy of, they are regretting, okay? They are regretting what has happened, or even allowing this conflict. I feel like there may have even been just a huge disagreement between the two of you where you just really did not agree or come to some sort of a logical, like, consensus on what was the problem here. I feel like regardless of the other people, I feel like there may have been some communication. Sorry, I'm like going back here. It's not even about this, but it's all kind of tying together. I feel like there may have been some sort of a communication where it just felt like irrational and that it just wasn't making any sense. And that this person, if this is your person that was acting in this way, I feel that they were just really being a little bit aggressive when it came to their side of the story, and almost like a little bit chaotic in the way that they were making sense out of it. And I do feel that that is because of just not having been able to see what was really going on beneath all of this commotion here, and almost as if they needed to defend themselves. And it could even be that disagreement, that not seeing things, like it's like you weren't on the same page, that also may be what has caused this separation or distancing between the two of you. And now that person is regretting it, and what they want is to really have some communication that is going to be more logical and based on truth, based on what is really going on within them. Like they want to really see that truth and communicate and come out of this this stuckness. It's like they want to move away from whatever that conflict was. They want to leave that behind them. They want to be able to move towards something that is going to be more fruitful and cooperate with you. I feel like this Three of Pentacles here is the compromise, okay? Wanting to work with you, wanting to come to some sort of an agreement or some sort of a compromise in order to see if you can make it work, or if they can make it work with you. And they realize that they would have to compromise whatever this notion was that they were holding on to, okay, in the past. Whatever it was that you were disagreeing with, they realize that they're going to have to walk away from that, because that is what was keeping their hands tied from being able to give you this Ace of Pentacles, okay, in the commitment with you. So the challenge here, though, is I feel actually being able to see that truth. I mean, I do feel that they are seeing it. I feel it's more of being able to come forward about it and really admit that, you know, that there was a fault on their side. And it could be you, okay? Do take the messages as they make sense. Definitely the roles could be reversed. All right, so let's clarify the Seven of Swords for the challenge. The Tower. Temperance. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so I feel like the challenge here is for them to really be able to overcome, you know, that their pride in a sense, overcome that fear of having a tower when it comes to compromising something or admitting that, you know, maybe they weren't seeing something as clearly as you were, right? Because we had that Two of Swords here for them. And this is going to take, you know, a lot of emotional maturity here and being able to have that balance within their own self to really keep their cool and be able to put their pride to the side with Temperance again and be able to express that. So I feel like that is really what the challenge is for them. And yeah, I mean, really being willing here with the Queen of Pentacles to be able to, you know, show that compassion for you, show that, you know, that they do want to help you in helping them, for example, or help the connection here, or have it be, you know, even. Showing you that nurturing side where, you know, they can put their ego to the side and really present themselves in a more balanced way. Okay, I dropped a few cards. Give me one sec. I keep dropping the cards today. I do not know what is going on with these energies. I actually feel that this challenge might also apply for you in terms of, you know, just really being able to stay grounded for you. You know, because even if the other person is wrong, it can be easy sometimes to just, what's the word? I don't want to say become arrogant, you know, or self-righteous, but, you know, just kind of staying away from any extreme type of expressions, finding that middle ground, and that moderation, and just really staying grounded throughout all of this process. Okay, so let's move on to what you can't see, the Ten of Swords. Let's see, what is this about? Okay, we have the Moon, and we have, again, the Seven of Swords. I don't feel like any more wanted to come out, so I'm just going to take these. So yeah, what's being hidden here is that there's actually, I feel like this is your person again. They are really, really regretting here. I feel like they're going through a very painful time right now, and they're just really good at hiding it. Okay, with the Moon and the Seven of Swords. I feel like they're really regretting whatever this Seven of Swords energy was, which is showing up here, as well as their challenge to overcome that, which I feel is to not really bring to the light or to the surface or to the conversation what was really going on here. They're really regretting it. They're really regretting it, but for whatever reason at the moment, they're keeping that a secret, or they're keeping it hidden, especially how much this has hurt them. And I feel like this distance and this nostalgia that they're feeling is really, really hurting them. And I feel like, yeah, with this Ten of Swords, I mean, because once you get there, you know, there's the only way you can go from there is up, right, to the light. Like it can't get much worse than that. So I feel like they're at that point, and because of that, they are learning a big, big lesson here, and especially a lesson of compromise. I feel like it's compromise and honesty, actually. So coming up in the near future though, we do have the Eight of Swords, which also showed itself here. Well, here it showed up as what they're trying to get away from. So let's actually see. Okay, good. We have the World. Oh, and then the Five of Swords. We'll see. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you know, so it feels like in the near future, they might still feel a little bit trapped in all of this. So I feel like they might not really express this to you just yet. But this Five of Swords energy, whatever it is that they weren't being that honest about, or whatever this conflict is, whatever it is involving, you know, the influence from the other people that that they were hiding behind, that's just, I can't even think of an example, but that's how it's coming through. Whatever that was, okay, that was causing this conflict and this argument, in which I feel they were being deceptive, that is coming full circle. That is closing out. Okay, their lessons really are being learned here with this World card, okay, in the near future. And they're going to have clarity over that. However, because we do have the Eight of Swords, I do feel that they might be a little bit, it's kind of like they're going to feel like they don't know if they can save it. They don't know what to do to kind of reconnect and fix the situation. But they are learning their lessons, and they are going to have, I feel, a lot of clarity over what it is that they were in the wrong about here with the Five of Swords. And I do feel that this could have even been, you know, them really wanting to be right in whatever this conflict was. And it turns out that, you know, they weren't. They just weren't. And that might cause them to just feel a little bit intimidated by you, or just have a fear of really owning up to whatever that was. So they might not, for that reason, they might not express it yet. But the potential here is this King of Cups. Okay, so this is maturity, emotional stability. This is this person really being able to come in and show you that they have learned their lesson, how much they miss you, and that they are willing to compromise. But let's get a couple cards for it. Let's see. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Six of Cups, and that's it. So yeah, this person, as I said, right, is going to come in. They are going to be wounded, okay? So I feel like a message here for you is, you know, just kind of, you know, be, what's the word? Like compassionate, you know, just be mindful of the fact that their ego might be really, really hurt at this point, whenever it is that this happens, because this is the potential. So this might be, you know, maybe in a few weeks out. And we do have the Six of Cups here, okay? This is all about a reunion, a reconciliation. So I do see that the potential is there for this person to really step up, regardless of their wounded ego here, or regardless of that pain, and really try to make things right with you, reconnect with you, because apparently, you know, that love really is there, as I said before, when this Ace of Cups showed up, okay? And obviously they do miss you a lot with nostalgia. And it's showing up again here also with the Six of Cups. So yeah, so it does feel a little bit challenging and frustrating for a while before it gets better, but it does look like it's going to get a lot better actually. I feel like you just have to make sure that you, if you want this connection, okay, because maybe you don't, but if you want this connection, I feel like the message here is to, you know, be a little bit understanding, and don't be too harsh. Don't be too harsh on them. If they come back with an apology and trying to express their feelings to you, you know, just be a little soft on them. As much as you feel is right though, okay? Listen to your own intuition for sure. Okay. So let's get the final oracle card. The final message here for Saggies to close out the reading. And if this resonated, please don't forget to give me a like. Okay, and let's see. Final message for Sagittarius, if this resonated. We have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. So yeah, if this resonated with you, this is savable, okay? Miracles can happen. Just make sure you allow this person that opportunity to create that miracle. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love, and we'll talk soon. Bye.